she said. Har, 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 har.
I remember her saying it.
I know, right? Yeah, it was kind of in an annoying voice. No, let's see. Tonight we're doing The Demon, Jack Kirby. Now, I went through the covers. I thought, okay, it's pretty cool. It's a demon, right? All right. Not a lot of horrific covers, but there's some cool stuff, and it is, in fact, Jack Kirby. So we're going to be looking at these. There's some awesome covers. There's some quizzical covers. I mean, what were you thinking there, Jack? What's going on with that? But it should be fun. We're gonna we're kind of stalling, see if Venk's coming in. But hello to One Slick Dude and Dark Admiral, and Maranya's in the house. All right, Michael's here as well as Joe. Also, don't forget tonight, Professor Pixel and my parents are in the line of a hurricane, which I'm glad to hear is not the death knell that everybody was saying it was going to be.
Bring out your dead.
Yeah, at least not for you guys. I don't know about Tampa, but we'll see. We'll see.
If you stayed in Tampa when the mayor literally told you you will die.
Yeah, we were talking before we got on, and I said one thing that I'm not worried about you so much. I'm not worried about my mom and dad. They've been there forever. You know how to prep for a hurricane. But we've got a huge influx of New York and California and basically anywhere that was blue and people wanted to escape. They escaped to Florida, and they're not used to it. So if they weren't listening and paying attention to what you guys are doing, and they did the whole, nah, we're good. Yeah, no, you're not.
By the way, Jackson, it got dropped to a 2 recently.
A two is fun. A 2 you can actually go sit down in a lawn chair and enjoy the show. That's not so bad, or at least I've done that.
Well, I don't know. When that guy was sitting out there reporting on it, because Helene was so recent, a piece of a fence just started bouncing around this parking garage, and it would have taken the dude's head off and hit him.
Okay, well, here's the thing. When I go out and enjoy it, I'm on my front porch. Okay, I'm not standing out in the middle of a road because only idiot freaking newscasters trying to make a point. But we can see the wind, dude. The tree next to you is bending down and touching the ground with its top. You don't need to go out in the wide freaking area because
he was in the parking garage, but this thing just starts coming through there like
that's ridiculous. Yeah, that's like what Ron White said in a joke about the guy who says, I'm going to tie myself to a tree in the middle of a hurricane. And he goes, yeah, you do that because it isn't that the wind is blowing. It's what the wind is blowing. Yeah. But I've enjoyed quite a few hurricanes. Either if it's too bad, I might go into the car, turn on the radio, turn on the air, and just kind of listen to the storm in the news. But a lot of times just kind of stand out there. I've filmed a couple of them if I can find the freaking thing, where it's just, look at the trees blowing, the water's coming down. It's just, I hate the damage hurricanes do, but I love the storms. Yeah. England team is going to ride out a blizzard in Indiana while wearing Bermuda shorts. See how that works out? Probably not. But
I think the closest you're going to get to one of those this winter is if you go to Dairy Queen, buy a blizzard, and sit on your porch in 80.
Yeah, we were told that they haven't had a big snowstorm in a long time, and I'm disappointed. I don't want to be cold without the snow. The snow for me for at least 1 year is going to be awesome.
Yeah, Pixel, last night I know you weren't here, but those fun debate between what was it, Billy Joel and Elton John, right? Question between that good team and Eric Brader was fun. Yeah. You have a preference between them? Do you like those two or no? Not really. No.
What was that?
Oh, I thought you were shaking your head. No. No, I was saying
Elton John or Billy Joel. Which one's the best to you?
Billy Joel. I love Elton John, but Billy Joel's the best.
But it was like I said last night, it was the nerdiest fight I've ever seen on this channel, and I've seen some, and that includes all of Dalton's appearances.
Yeah, because my thinking was Elton John owns the 70s and Billy Joel owned the 80s.
And I had to push back on that.
Well,
the thing is, and here's the thing, you can't argue it because Yes, both of them are really, really good. But I'm more of a Billy Joel fan than I am Elton John. For those watching the weather, only watch ABC's Dennis Phillip. He's local to Florida, and he doesn't fear he doesn't fear monger in his reports. But he does back up Kamala Harris during the hurricane. This hurricane is because Donald Trump is running. Just saying. Snow is a decoration. It's nice. Snow is a reality. Sucks. That's what I hear. Like I said, I'm going to have 1 year of enjoying snow. All righty. You know what? If and when Venkman jumps on, of course, he's always welcome. Let's get this show on the road. And Pixel, you're in the driver's seat here, so you can start us off. This is The Demon #1 by Jack Kirby. Full name, Jacqueline Frances Kirby.
Okay. This is a really good cover. You go ahead and we're centering on our character of the demon. I love the bubbles, the text bubbles. I know a lot of people usually don't care for that on a cover, but it just goes ahead and it hypes me up. I think the figures are done well, and I love the perspective. The only thing I can say is that the sky almost leaves something to be desired, I feel. But I'll go ahead and give this a 10. Let's go ahead.
All right.
Big.
All righty. How about you, Eric?
All right. Yeah, to back up Pixel's point about the word balloons and the caption boxes like on covers, that tells me that those were products of their time. Covers were cooler back then. You had to make allowances for that because you didn't have comic book press everywhere to tell you this is coming. You got to buy this. You had to have something pop out, and it wasn't always the cover because you were bombarded on the newsstand, so you kind of gravitated towards the text. So I'm agree with you. That's never bothered me either. This cover, it's perfect. It's a great introduction to a character because this is his first appearance. What appears to be unnecessary Kirby crackle, but it's cool. And the roof is on fire. What more could you ask for? It's a 10.
Okay. And MK.
MK, what?
Yeah, cool cover. I like the castle and Etrigan, and just a really cool image, and it's on fire. So yeah, 10. Yeah.
Okay, we got 3 10s. Let's see. We do have the crackle that seems for no reason. Good detail on the castle. The roof is indeed on fire. We've got a cool battle axe, and for some reason, the German from Young Frankenstein is by the door over there holding a gun. I know. Very, very out there kind of reference. But yes, that guy does look like that dude. Looking at the demon, he's all cool. But what is up with that stone knee? I've never actually noticed that. I've had this cover a couple of times. I've sold it at the auction a couple of times. What is going on with his right knee? It looks like that. You know what? It looks like a rock was thrown at it, and it just the color is colored it yellow. It's just weird. I don't think that. Say again.
The farther Jack got into his career, the more those started popping up.
But I'll tell you what. It took me 50 years to see this. So yeah, I'm serious. Until we're doing this show where we're literally studying covers and everything, I never noticed that. I never noticed that. So I'm still going to give this a 10. All righty, let us go to the chat. Rhaegar says 10, and so does Cheapo Comics. Ethereal says 9. So we've got a 9 and 2 10s. And then we have, hey, RDV, come on in when you can, man. He gives it an 8. Dark Admiral gives it a 10, and Joe gives it an 8. All right. Next up, Jackson Rickert. Looks like his Sandman cover. A little bit. Yeah, I can see how you can draw similarities there because, same exact pose. 7 from Jackson. And then we have Demon 1. It's a 10, says Henry. Michael says, and hello to Dark Admiral saying hello to In a Disguise. Michael Taylor says, everything about this cover is fantastic, including the knee. Let's see. Ethereal's asking, what's with his right knee? 10 for Inspector Kemp in the background. Thank you for the name, sir. You knew who I was talking about. The guy with a hand. You know, no, just me. Okay, fine. You know what? Some people think it's a classic. The Demon #1. Simple premise of the cover sells the book. Limited text bubble balances the art. Great design and colors worked well. Score a Demon 10. Chipo says, LOL. Also, the blank sky is designed that way to allow room for a trade dress to not cover up any of the design with it. And Frau Blukar. Some people don't realize that great cover art that seems to have blank solid spaces is designed to have text blurbs. Cool. Bad Comic says 9 and says, hello, Darkness, my old friend. Alrighty, and let's see. Let's moving on down. And In a Disguise says 7. And we get Gone, Florida Man, Rise, England, Team, the India. No, I am Florida Man.
I loved that. I was hoping you would read it
the end. You're not going to get me to read that because I am not an Indiana man.
It's England Team, the Indiana Man. Yes.
Nope.
Yes.
Because Indiana looks like a foot. I prefer Florida and what that looks like.
We are the penis of the United States of America, and we're very.
We are the. I prefer to say we are the America's big. Alrighty, so yeah. Anytime a country gets out of line, let's have Trump just wave Florida right in its face. Use Florida to teabag them. We have 8 from Undead Quinn. And In a Disguise is adding on some words on the Kirby scale. He had so many iconic ones. You have to handicap him a little bit. All right. England team leaves Florida just before 2 hurricanes. Coincidences? No. I caused them. Not anyone in particular. I've just been hearing that knock a lot, and I'm speaking as an artist who's learned a bit about how comic book covers are designed. All right. Well, there you go. Okay, kids. Let's get this one down, and I'll put up the stop here and the go for 2. Let's see, stop. All right, and we got the go for 2.
We got a gopher? Where?
You'll want me. I'm sorry, but if I kill all the golfers, I'll say golfers.
No. Gophers.
Yes.
It's an old stage term. No, I'm kidding.
Well, I was doing Caddyshack very badly. England team is the Weather Dominator comic confirmed. All righty. So let's see where the first issue, we have 2 7s, we have 3 8s, and we have 9 7s going up against 11 10s. I think the first issue is a 10. All right, here we go. Starting off, this is the highest we've started off in like 4 episodes. So actually, I think, no, that's wrong. The second one yesterday started off at a 10 too. No, it didn't. Yes, it did. No, wait, I don't know. All right, let's get number 2, and it is Eric's turn. What? There we go.
He was waking up.
Let me zoom in here for a second.
A zoom.
He stalks the dark of night and
See, no one is here, Inspector. I'm telling you, it's the guy from Young Frankenstein.
I said, they look Irish to me.
God,
everybody does.
No one is here, Inspector. But I heard something. I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna give this one a 10 too. I like his positioning. He's looking kind of creepy there. Yeah.
All righty. How about you, MK?
Trying to figure out like what is this, like arm leaking or something? Like what is that? Like water? Oh, it's interesting.
No, I think he's under a bridge.
Oh, okay. Oh, I got you. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was looking at it from like a different perspective. Yeah, looks interesting. I guess I'll go 8 on this one.
Okay, I just realized I may have opened a door by saying they were under a bridge. Okay, Professor Pixel, what do you think?
I am actually, like we just said, I love just the text pulling us into the story. This cover is better than the last one. I loved that last one because it's a good opener for a character. But this one is intriguing. He's holding on to that bridge. You have the excitement above. It doesn't feel like that blank sky in the last picture because it just feels like the darkness is merging with the bridge perfectly. He's holding on to the side, and just around the corner, the people are after him. This is a 10 as well. It's super awesome.
Alrighty. And let's see. We've got, wrong one. Not on one, it's on 2. Okay, and let's see. We got 3 there. All right, it's my turn. I love the fact that it's continuation as well. We see the same characters on the first cover as we do here. This is kind of, it's building a story. And yes, I do like the details on the castle, the bridge. I like the face on the bridge also, which, by the way, I've had this cover in my hands. I never noticed the face. That is awesome. So yeah, I'm thinking this one's a 9 for me. I'm gonna go 9 on this one. Alrighty, let's go to the chat. Alrighty, and let's see what we got here. Okay, Demon gets a 7, says Black Spiders. Undead Quinn says 7 as well. Alrighty, and we have. Hold on, just a second. I just got a knock on the door here. Yeah, that
got a knock on the window.
We've been waiting for you.
Where the
hers and his
Three's Company 2. Okay, yep. The knock on the door was asking, "Did you monetize this?" Okay, now I did. Alrighty, let's get to the chat here, and the chat. Yes, did I say go for 2? And Black Spiders.
The chat in the hat knows a lot about that.
Yes, Demon gets a 7, says Black Spiders. A 7 from Undead Quinn. A 10 from Bad Comic Reviews, and an 8 from Rhaegar. So we got 2 7s, 1 8. All right, and a 10. Okay, dokes, artichokes. Shorin Bagara, says Rhaegar. Cheapo says 7, and Into Disguise says 8. Michael Taylor says 10. Fantastic cover, colors, detail. And Joe says 7, and Demon 1 gets a 7. Okay, I'll put that for you. So once again, it was 7, 8, 10, 7. 7, 8, 10, and a 7. And let's keep going there. 10 for the return of Inspector Kemp, says One Slick Dude. I think they're Welsh, says Ethereal Dragon already. We got a 10 from One Slick, a 7 from Ethereal. And Dark Admiral says 10. First time seeing this one. I'm digging it. Okie dokies, 10 and 7. Nope, we already had that one. There we go. Okay. Under the bridge, you say, says Cheapo. Oh, wait, he's an interdimensional. Oh, God, never mind. Let's see. They love you long time. RDV says 10. Jackson says 7 for the Anglet. Okay, I won't go there. Yes, he is one of my employees. Okay, and then 10 and 7. Pixel, I agree. This cover is just as good as number 1. And Maranya says Demon number 2, looming demon over the villagers. Forced perspective used properly for scale. Excellent detail overall. Background sets scene. Color focus on the demon. Score a bridge 10. And under the bridge 10. All righty. Jack Kirby was a fan of Hal Foster's Prince Valiant, who was once disguised as a yellow demon. Pretty cool. Demon number 2. It's a 10 already. And Patrick Sargent, what's up, dude? Long time. And Patrick says 10. Diddy also has the nickname One Slick Dude. You know what? Let's give One Slick his dignity and take that away from P. Diddy because he deserves none. Alrighty. And let's see. Let's get the stop here. And if you do have a late vote and it changes anything, we will change whatever it had changed.
Hey, congratulations.
What's up?
You said vote and not bid.
Ah, okay. I hope I
did it.
You're a real boy now.
I'm a man, I swear. Alrighty. I've got the credentials from the doctor who changed me when I was 12. Alrighty, so we have 7 7s and 3 8s, taking out those 10 10s, leaving 1 9. And he didn't skip anybody, says Jackson Rhaegar. Roykert. God damn it. Now I'm blending those names.
Jackson Rhaegar.
Y'all were praising me for not making mistakes, and there I went. Well, it was
nice
Ed Breen for a long time, so yeah.
Let's go, little Jackson.
I like that combination. Jackson.
Number 2 is a 9, and next up we are going to MK with issue number 3, and he's going to lead us off.
Oh, hey. Jason Blood as the demon. That's a cool fucking monster. Yeah, I like how they're pulling his chain. Or actually, I think he's stomping on that chain. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Yeah, pretty neat. You know, I'm a big fan of like giant monsters and stuff on covers, so I think I'll go 10 of you. Yeah.
All righty. Kirby's getting some love. How about from Pixel? What does he think about this big monster cover?
I'm sorry. Sometimes Kirby can make great monsters. Really great. I don't think this is one of them. I don't like how this one's coming out. One Slick says Kirby's dragons whole look like Fing Fang Foom. This looks like a warped version of that. I have to go down to a 6. I love the trade dress. I love all the excitement above, but as soon as we get to the actual piece, I do not like this cover. I'm sorry. 6.
Okay, we got a 6. That's 10, 9, 8, 7, and 6. How about you, Eric?
I think I'm going to say 8.
Okay. All right.
Pixel did all the elaborating for both of us.
Okay, but look, there's a lot of good detail to the dragon. If you don't like its design, I understand. The fire going on, the rocks in the background. What are they trying to accomplish? He's stepping on the chain. Is he just holding them there? Is that what's going? Yeah, because it's around their necks. All right, so the demon is holding them there by stepping on the chain. Got that? Okay. I think I'm going to agree with you guys with the 8 there. I think this is an 8 to me. All right, let's go and see what the chat has to say. Pinocchio Under the Bridge, the next Disney movie. I'm lying. I'm telling the truth. I'm lying. I'm telling the truth. Demon Kirby Creations says Henry. It's a Black Spider 6. And Michael Taylor says 10. 3 bangers in a row. And Ethereal Dragon says 6. And so does Undead Quinn. So he's got
banger after banger. That's for VENKMAN.
3 6s and a 10. Alrighty. Next up, Cheapo says 7. Bad Comic says 8. And Rhaegar says 6. Okay, so we have a 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, and 3. Let's see. Next up, we have 7, 8, 6. Then we had 7, 6, and 8 again. Okay, another 6, 7, and 8. Alrighty. And then Dark Admiral is saying 9. Appreciate the details in the background. Henry says Demon 3. It's a 7. It's a good cover. And Maranya says Demon number 3. Great monster taking the focus of the cover. Demon should have more focus as the title character than being pushed off to the side. Score a critter, not demon. 8. Alrighty. And then Patrick Sargent says 10. So we have a 7, an 8, a 9, and a 10.
Thank you, SpongeBob.
Okay, take that away. Everything else is good. Okay, cool. All righty, and let's get the stop here and figure out where we land on this score. Sure.
Why are you using your what is it? Oh no, I forgot.
We have
that it's not. It is a southern draw. What is it? I can't remember. I forgot. A Southern Belle. That's right. It's your
a Southern Belle is a woman. What you're talking about is unfortunately plantation owner. Okay, so it's 6.
I'm still going to go with Southern Belle for you, buddy.
It's a Southern gentleman is what you're talking about. 6 is taking away those 3 10s, the 1 9 and 2 of the 5 8s. We have 3 7s taking out the rest of those 8s. This lands at the 7s, ladies and gentlemen. Alrighty, let me get this down and we'll score this one. And if you go to Comic Vine, you can follow along what the covers are going to be. Okay. And let's see, it is my turn to lead us off. Let me put the go for 4 here first. And we have a 4 for number 3. Okie dokies. Let's see, go for 4. Southern gentleman, same sentence. Yes. Pixel is going to do his best Calvin Candy impersonation. Okay. Let's see, 4 for 3 says RDV. But this one, let me get number 4 up. And what do we have going on here? The strange thing that lives on fear, the creature from the beyond, from the eerie wilderness of Transylvania, the evil boils in a cauldron of hate and spills over to challenge Merlin and the demon. And we got some big guy with a big ass hand holding up the demon who's trust. No, okay, that's it's like a puppet. I get it. It's a voodoo doll. Alrighty, this is a very strange kind of thing here.
Demon teen.
I like the design of the big guy. The woman sitting down though is a little off. I'm gonna go 7 on this one. What do you think, Pix?
I have to go higher than that because it is drawing me in. Like I said earlier about the color of the sky and the first cover, I'm not usually a big fan of just the big bold red background color, and that's what you have here. It works. It's dark. It's looming, and you get to see the demon on strings like a puppet.
Yeah, that doesn't influence you.
The demon, huh?
That doesn't influence you.
Doesn't influence me at all.
I didn't think so.
I think the woman down there looks that way because she's supposed to appear monstrous. That's
kind of looks like a Cyclops, but I mean, there's a little, yeah. All right, what do you score this?
I think this is going to be a 9 for me.
Okay, and how about you, Eric?
5, which that's as low as I go on anything. This just does not work for me.
Alrighty.
I think it's that hag at the bottom.
Alrighty. MK, what do you say?
I I'll admit, I thought initially that was a guy, not a woman, just going by the arms. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, typically I'm a fan of, like, dolls, puppet covers and stuff. I guess I'll go, the guy holding him kind of reminds me of Uncle Fester if he was like evil. I mean, like I mean, I know he's like dark, but I mean, like, if he like went to hell and back or something.
When he puts the light bulb in his mouth, his face lights up.
Yeah. I'll go 9 on this one, simply because I'm a big fan of, like, puppets, voodoo dolls, and all that kind of jazz. So
all right,
it's kind of eerie in a way,
Okay, and let's see what the chat says. Bad Comic Review says 6. RDV says 5. All right, we got a 6 and a 5. Gentlemen, you had my curiosity, but now you have my attention. Oh, gentlemen, you have my curiosity. Now you got my attention. Demon 4, it's a 5. And let's see, we have a 6 from Undead Quinn and an 8 from Ethereal Dragon. 6 and 8. Let's see, that was a good Leonardo DiCaprio roll. Yep. Patrick Sargent says 10, a 7 from Dark Admiral, a 5 from Cheapo Comics. So we got 5, 7, and 10. 5.
This
7,
is my bone 43.
7 from Joe. That's England controlling Puppetine. Usually. Let's see. 5 for me, says Rhaegar. And let's see. Where else do we go? 6. Does voodoo actually work on a demon? The woman down there is Eric. Really? Hello, says Rhaegar. Michael Taylor says 7. And I'm going to be saying it Michael Taylor for the rest of my life, I'm sure. Demon 4, the menacing figure don't quite look that menacing. Demon as a marionette voodoo doll. Lack of background to set the mood in bright colors. Doesn't work for me. Scored a puppet. 5. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And 5. Okie dokies. Nice color, says Michael Taylor. And Jackson says 7. All righty. And let's get the stop here. It's Taserface. All right, we'll get the stop here. And if we do get any last-minute bids, like I said, they do count. So if you're listening and going, hey, I wonder if I could join these reindeer games. Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
We're not going to kick you out. You're not Rudolph.
Exactly.
Stupid.
You're not a... If you're a freak like Rudolph, then yes, we will. But otherwise, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, we got to draw a line, right? Okay, so we have 6 6s, and that's taking out the 10, the 2 9s, and the 8, and 2 of the 5 7s. All right, leaving 3 versus 3 on the 7s versus 6s, and you know I always round down, so this is a 6. We are going in the wrong direction, kids. All righty. Let's see, though. It is back to Pixel. Oh, yep, back to Pixel.
Okay. An evil witch whose powers stagger the mind and freeze the soul. Only one would dare to defy her. The demon. So while this is a very exciting cover, is that witch supposed to be the same woman as earlier?
It looks like the same one, doesn't it?
Yeah, with that monstrous. So yeah, that was a witch earlier, and she was supposed to look monstrous. That's how she was supposed to look, everybody. I think this is still exciting. There's something to be desired, though. I'm gonna go 8.
Okay, we have an 8 on issue number 5. Eric, what do you think?
Now, for the record there, Pixel, I wasn't expecting that to be, well, yours is 1973, Raquel Welch, but that woman looked like an ugly dude. So that's where it just kind of didn't work for me. This one looks better because it's off in the background. Yeah, see, I like this one a lot better. I'm going to give this one a 9.
All right.
Mostly because you don't have to see the hair on her arms, right?
Yeah.
How about you, MK?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just want to say for the record regarding the lady, yeah, I would say even no, she may not be the best looking. I'll say Granny Goodness is actually hotter, which I never thought I'd say, but yeah. But yeah. Yeah.
You do her right.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say 8. I'll go 8 on this one. Yeah. It's kind of interesting angle of scale on the wall there.
Okie dokie. We've got an 8. All righty. And let's see. My turn to check this out. And a little muddled to me. I like the sky and the crackle. The lightning's fine. Just overall, it's a bit muddled. I think I'm going to go 7 again. All right. Let's see what the chat has to say about issue number 5. RDB says 9. That looks like the Thing versus the Demon. I would ask if that guy with the boulder is Monday Matt, but I don't think anyone here would get the reference. Yeah, I got it. It's by the way, when we were talking about how we were the skeptics of the comic book world, people were like, okay, well, this guy's this. Somebody said I was Monday Matt, and I went and watched his videos. Yeah, you notice they're not around anymore. I don't even remember who it was at this point. Let's see. We had a 9 from RDV, a 7 from Rhaegar, a 7 from Joe, and a 7 from Ethereal, and another 9 from Bad Comic Reviews. So one more 9 and 3 7s. Let's see, a 9 from Michael Taylor, a 9 from Cheapo, and a 9 from Undead. So 3 more 9s. 1, 2, and 3. Let's see. She's a dude. He's a dude. We're all dudes. All righty. Are you here to take our order? One slick dude says 9 for the witch with a mustache. Alrighty, and we've got demon number 5. Background rendered well to set the scene. There is menacing from the looming figures to the demon. Color used to focus on the figures. Much better than number 4. Score a demon 10. Dark Admiral Hare says 8. And we have great dynamics, rock lightning, even some Kirby crackle in the sky. Demon number 5. It's an awesome cover. Give it a 9. All righty. I'm going to put up the stop, and there we go. If we get any late bids, Rhaegar saying he understood the reference. I'm assuming it's the Good Burger. Welcome to Good Burger. Can I take your order? Yep. So let's go drop this. Home of the Good Burger. Yeah. Go on ahead. You do it. All righty. And this one, you know what? I'm not even going to go through the motions of the math because we've got like 8 9s. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. 9. Nope. Versus 7 of everything else. So this one is a 9. Okay. And that says we're going to go on over to number 6. And number 6 is Eric.
Five. it's just which way did he go, demon? Which way did he go? This is dumb.
Okay.
Even the horse doesn't want to be in that cover. He's looking away. He's like, what the fuck?
All righty. All right. So Eric held back a little bit, MK. I hope you don't. So what do you think of this one? Pixel is crying over it right now.
I'm just trying to figure out who the hairy dude is like supposed to be.
I don't know, but he lives with the Hendersons. I do know that.
Yeah, I think the coolest looking thing on the cover is the horse, honestly. You know, the white eyes. Looks like he's trying to run somewhere. Maybe, I don't know. But,
away from the dork in front of him.
Yeah. I guess I'll go 7 on this one. Just because I like the horse, you know. But I'll go 7.
All righty. And Pixel?
I really like this cover.
I swear to God, you are a contrarian. What?
Here's the thing. I really like the form of the howler that's before us. I wish we could see his face. I really think just with the darkness, I think the hair is done very well on him, and you can see it. Whatever it is enough to shock the demon and scare that horse. And the background is done well. I think it's a good cover. I do. I think it's a very good cover. I think 8. 8.
I think they're laughing.
All righty. I'm going to agree with actually Pixel. I think it's a fun cover. I have to tell you the truth. It's ridiculous to me. But yeah, a big old ape is scaring the demon and his horse. Why not? Okay, let's see what the chat says. There's a 6 from Cheapo and a 5 from One Slick saying this perspective sucks. So we've got a 5 and a 6. And then Henry, Demon 6 is an average cover. Give it a 6. Next up, we have 6 silly jump scare cover, says Undead Quinn. Next, the hairy dude is Harry Potter. And then we have a 7 from Joe, Bad Comic Reviews, and Dark Admiral. 1, 2, and 3. Is everybody okay there, Pixel? I'm hearing the warning.
Yeah, flash flood warning until 2 a.m.
Okay. 1 Undead Quinn, 6 a silly scare jump cover. Michael says 7. So we've got a 6 and a 7. And next up, the inks on the fur is interesting, says Henry, and RDV says 5. And then we have Demon number 6. Looming critter taking the focus off of the demon would be better if positions were reversed. Barely any background. Feels like a phoned-in cover. Score a non-howler 6. 5 from Jackson, 6 from Rhaegar. Alrighty. And I'm surprised. I thought this would be a 10 fest, says Jackson. I don't think it's going to end up there. I really don't. Just saying. But yeah, you would think. Oh, Patrick Sargent comes in with an 8. Let me put that in there. And there are no 10s to this one. Let's see. There are no 10s to this one. What we have are 4 5s, taking out those 3 9s and one of the 2 8s. And then what we got 9 6s. It's a 6. Okay. Yeah, we are. We had the 110, and from there in, it has been down freaking hill. Will the demon be able to recover? I don't know. Okay, kids. So let's see. We have been trying to think of some horror covers to continue our Halloween run. What do we have left? What is left in the tank, ladies and gentlemen, as far as horror comic books that we can suggest?
Oh, that One Slick does have a good suggestion. The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina.
I have an Archie night coming up, but let's focus on Sabrina. I need one more suggestion.
About the Simpsons Treehouse of Horror.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
MKN for the win.
Okay, so here's what I got. I Vampire. We can either do the regular run or the what's the title he was in, Eric? House of Mystery or Secrets?
Which one?
I Vampire.
Oh, House of Mystery.
There you go. Well, we could do that, or we can do the original run. Which one? I guess we would prefer House of Mystery because older is better when it comes to comics here. All right. And Werewolf by Night, Chilling Adventures, Simpsons Treehouse, and the poll is started. So don't forget to go on over and vote for whatever you particularly feel like voting for. All righty. It says Chilling Adventures. I forgot to put Sabrina on there. But there you go. Okay, dokes, artichokes. And then if you guys have taken the time to vote, let's get to it. All right. And let's see, number 7 would be MK. You've got the first appearance of Clarion the Witch Boy.
Oh, God. Oh my God.
I think it's a 10 from Pixel, but what do you say, MK?
Yeah, is this the guy that showed? I feel like there was one of the animated series. I think he showed up. And he tried to wear Dr. Fate's helmet. I just can't remember the series. I don't know if it was Young Justice or it might have been Young Justice. If it's the same guy I'm thinking of, yeah. He kind of looks like Slappy from Goosebumps a little bit. Yeah, I like how he's zapping at your gun there. Pretty cool cover. Like, also looks like one of his eyes is like messed up. I mean, the demon. And yeah, I like how the goblins or ghoulies, whatever, in the front there, they're just watching. And those guys in the background look pretty cool too. Yeah, I'll go 10 with this one. I like this one.
All right. And how about you, Pix?
Like Clarion the Witch Boy. His hands are like this. Gonna get you.
Got big hands, you know.
This is fun. This is funny. I don't think it's as good as some of the other ones that we've been looking at, though. I think that maybe this is a 7. It's good.
It is a 7 from
really with those hands. That's all you're giving it.
I know, right?
Look at those fingers.
Listen. He's not making proper use of those pixel fingers. He's got to stretch them out a little bit. All right. With that, I do have to go. So goodbye.
All righty, you take care, man. Thanks for stopping by.
Say hi to the sleeveless one for us.
We will. Bye.
See you, Pixel.
Tony Buttafuoco? All righty, there you go. And I've always loved this cover. I don't know why. I know Clarion kind of looks misshapen a little bit, but this one's always popped for me. The people in the background are creepy. Clarion, the way he looks is just off. I mean, he almost looks ape-like because his arms, if he puts them down, would be to his knees, it looks like. But it's just, it draws you in. It pops. Kirby, you might not think he's the greatest of artists, but the man knows how to lay out a page. And this is incredible. I give it a 10. All righty. And let's see what we got. Hold on just a sec. MK, what'd you give it? 10, right? Eric?
Yeah.
Oh, nice of you to ask.
Oh, I'd skip. Okay, go on ahead.
Well, you got the demon being zapped by a 40-something preteen. So I love this cover. I said Clarion is just so silly looking that, you know, and then you look at all the other things in the background. I agree. It's a 10. Yeah,
it's just a lot of fun, this one. All righty, and let's go to the chat. And it looks like RDV, now that the Puppet Master is off, RDV can come in because of their feud. Here you go. What do you think, RDV, of issue number 7?
Yes, Pixel is a jerk. I know.
.com.
I think I already gave it in the thing.
Oh, okay. Yup. Well, 10. Pixel the Witch Boy. There we go. Yeah. All right. All righty. Let's get to the. Go ahead. Say what you need.
I had to catch up on Superman Lois episode 2 of the new season drop.
Oh, it's out.
Yeah, on Monday it dropped both two episodes.
I wonder if it's on Max yet.
It might be on Max. I mean, it should be. I found it on multiple places, but no, we're gonna record the review for that. It feels weird to record TV reviews. We haven't done that in a while.
Yeah. Me and Dalton are doing those while you're doing your best of the weeks or whatever it is on Thursday.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
So, hey, as long as we're having fun, you know, if people want to watch, that's nice too.
There you go. Yeah. All righty, going to the chat. Patrick Sargent gives it a 10, and I figured Sabrina would be part of Archie Night. Hey, you know what? There's enough Archie to do Archie. There's enough Sabrina to do Sabrina. The others would probably have to bundle up. Patrick says 10. Let me get that in there. Whoops, no, 7. All righty, and then we have Rhaegar says 10, and Ethereal says 8. Michael says 9. Okay, so we got an 8, a 9, and a 10. And then we have a Undead Quinn 9, a 1 Slick 8 for the Pilgrim Hexing the Demon, and 9 from Bad Comic Review. So we've got an 8 and 2 9s. Okay, let me scroll down to Joe. Ethereal Dragon, true, but he's still part of the Archie universe. Yes, that is true. Let's see. Joe says 7. Kids got pixel fingers, says Dark Admiral. Demon number 7. It's a 6 for Pixel the Witch Boy. So we have a 6 and a 7, and Cheapo says 7. So we got a 6 and 2 7s. Ready? A 6, 2 7s. And Eglantine is Little Lord Fauntleroy zapping the demon. Oh, okay, I could see that. I could play that part. And then what is this? Yep. And let's see. Dark Admiral says 9. OBKBs. Demon number 7, well-rendered cover. Lots of detail in the background. Spotlight on the fighters. Witch Boy looks to be 30. Well, I think he's like hundreds of years old, right? Score a zapping demon 10.
Yeah, I like this version, the version he was talking about in the original Batman animated series.
Yeah.
He was older. In the Justice League Unlimited, they made him a little kid.
That's how he's supposed to be.
Actually. Oh, no. Actually, it was Morgana's son. That's what it was. It wasn't Clarion. My bad.
So this one has, let's see, we have 1 6, 3 7s, and 2 8s. And that's knocking out 6 of the 7 10s. 4 9s takes out the rest. This is the story of anyway. It's a 9. It's a 9.
The episode, I want to say LK. Too many K's, man. Oh, not enough for Breen, but no, it's the one where he got control of Jason Blood, so he taught Batman some spells before this happened, and he used the wand, and he's like, Batman, he doesn't know magic. He's like, I know bat magic now. Yeah, that's the newer version seasons of the animated series.
Well, you're here now. Why don't you take number 8?
Baron Zemo making his appearance. Or is it Gentleman Grifter? Closer. Just come a little closer. It's so cliche. Who is the creative team on these? Was again
Kirby and Jack Kirby.
Yeah,
Kirby by himself. Okay, so I wasn't like
Mike Royer did the inks, but I don't know how much input he had.
Because some of the animation on here, this looks like it'd be like a Keith Giffen book. As far as the way the style
that does look like a Giffen face.
Yeah. So it just looks like you're just gonna get some comedy in the inside of your book. Because I think I read the issue. No, I like the detail of the sword. The sword's kind of like it's a little jagged. It's been through war, but yeah, everything on there. Wow. This is good. I'm giving this a 10. I love the way he draws in this cover alone, the demon. The cape, the stocky legs. It looks like the animated series version.
All right. And how about you, Eric?
I was scrolling down, killing time till my time came up and came across Zach's video, and haven't seen it, but it looks like he's defending Velma.
No,
because he got canceled, right?
Well, he's making fun of the people making fun of it. Apparently, it's from the gist because the title's just up. Anyway, I said, "Wow!" I guess live action is off limits in Zacktown. I'll give us a 9.
Maybe he's got another channel that he's doing better on. Oh,
all right, we have a 9. MK, what do you think of issue number 8? Or 8.
Velma got canceled. Oh, I don't.
Yeah, that renewed. That's the So.
This guy. Kind of reminds me, of the White Ghost guy, and
Gentleman Ghost.
And Grifter kind of.
Yeah, Grifter.
Yeah, like the big sword. I totally agree with what Bengo was saying. Like, yeah, the demon looks like that's literally how he looked in the animated series, from what I remember. And just a cool looking cover. Yeah, I'll go 9 on this one.
I want to know who the artist was for the animated series, because that looks just like Kirby in the cartoon.
Okay, so Bad Comic Review says 10. Undead Quinn says 9. Ethereal says 8. So does Michael Taylor, and so do I. So we've got 2 8s, 9, and 10.
Admiral, he's gone loading white circle of death. I subscribed, and I don't get offended, but I was just like, there's no point in this. It's just him just making fun of other people.
Cheapo says 6. Dark Admiral says 10. Joe says 7, and so does Jackson. One Slick says 8 for the only mask he can find at the dollar store. So we've got 6, 2 7s, 8, and 10.
I think I only said to Richard because he was making fun of like the Vitas and all that stuff, asking for money.
He gets on these guys because they hate everything.
Yeah.
While Zach defends everything.
That's the thing.
You can't have it both ways.
No.
Demon 8 is an 8, says Henry. And are you serious? What your boy has gone full circle. Demon 8 color focuses on Phantom and Demon as it should be. Details abound on all of the figures. Just enough background to set the scene. Score a Phantom Demon 10.
Is he at 97,000 yet?
He's 96. Joe, I'll take your word for it, but I watched a lot of his, and he just seems to really, lean into criticizing the people that make fun of the quote unquote woke stuff. I didn't know that Zach still had a spoof video in him.
I don't want to.
Rhaegar says 7. Okay.
This is no way an insult to Captain Cummings, but it feels this is kind of like a Captain Cummings, rise to fame and fall.
A breakdown. I've been subbed from Zach for a couple of months now. Haven't looked back. I got to admit, I haven't watched a video. I started to because I wanted to kind of break down what's going, just kind of watch it. But it's a bit of a, I don't know. It's kind of like watching a friend on drugs. After a while, you just got to cut yourself off so it doesn't affect you. One of those
His
things.
comic videos are still pretty accurate. I mean,
Yeah.
Because did you see what IDW did today?
No.
You see who their new editor is? The company that gave you Heather Ontos. IDW said, "I'll see your Heather Ontos and raise you an Andy Corey."
Oh,
That's the Turtles' new editor.
Who's Andy Corey?
The guy that destroyed Vertigo, hired the child molester Eric Esquivel and Zoe Quinn.
Okay, so we've got 1 6 and 3 7s taken out, 4 10s. Now it's 5 8s versus 3 9s, and this ends up being an 8. All right, we finally filled the 8 spot with at least something. Okay, and we're going to keep going here, and we are on cover number 9. Let me get the go for 9.
Here's a quick question for those: has anybody actually ever read the IDW like Ninja Turtle stuff before?
Yeah.
Like, was it actually good? Or
Yeah,
was
they were actually pretty strong. Even I'm sorry. Go ahead, finish the question.
I know Last Ronin was hot, but I never heard anybody talk about it at all. I never see anybody pick up the book at the shops.
I don't know. Okay, so now we're looking at cover number 9, and we've got some good shading going on the wall. Whatever you are, the demon will not run. I like that. I like the way as the shadow comes in, it covers his head. It covers all the parts of the body that it should. Great detail. It's a hero shot. Is that Mickey Mouse behind him? Because he's got Mickey Mouse ears. That is funny. You know what? I like this one. I'm giving it a 9. How about you, Eric?
I think I can match that.
Okay. MK, what do you say?
Yeah, pretty cool cover. The shadow is very ominous, and yeah, I just like his pose. Like, he looks like he's about to wrestle, WWE style or something like, I don't know. Yeah. I'll go 10. Yeah.
Alrighty, and how about you, RDV?
Is he going against the Blue Devil, that trident?
Maybe 10 years before he's.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Kirby created the Blue Devil.
He was ahead of his time.
Yep.
I know.
Because it's not Daredevil. it's I'll just say this: I was expecting some rhyming, at least in that quote.
Yeah.
We are the demon.
I don't think Kirby's demon rhymed, did he?
Yeah. I don't know.
I'll think from the get-go. I don't know when that came in.
I don't know, but that's all I know is the demon. He rhymed everything. It was so freaking annoying. But it was great though. Because everybody's like, oh great, here comes the rhyme again. It's the rhyming guy. Yeah, I'm gonna go a strong 9 because, like I said, I don't like that quote. I would be better if he was rhyming or something else. The art's good though. It's just the quote.
What did you give it?
A 9.
9. Alrighty, let's get to the chat. And let's see, just the last Ronin, IDW, My Little Pony was actually really good before they went crazy woking up. Dark Admiral says 10. Michael Taylor says 9. Cheapo says 8. And Joe says 7. So we literally have a descending 7, 8, 9, and 10. Alrighty. Apparently, Jim Lee is going to do Batman again. Rob Liefeld is going to do Youngblood again as well. That'll be interesting, maybe. Okay, so I never thought I would say these words. Never in the 2000s you wouldn't pay me to say these words. Well, yeah, you could. I'm a bit of a whore. I am more excited to see what Rob Liefeld does with Youngblood than Jim Lee with Batman.
Well, I can't agree with that, but I will say this is fantastic news because, like I said, ZACK on comics is still really good because he said, when comics needs to make money, they call the straight white men and they lose the numbers of the they-them daycare that comics has been for the last 10 years.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Demon 9, Demon front and center as he should be. Looming shadow sets the tone. Great amount of detail all around. Score a Demon 10, says Maranya. Alrighty. Ethereal says 8. Okay, and we've got Here Comes Ryman Simon. It was cool when Roadblock did it. Etrigan the Demon. Do you say Etrigan or Gan?
Etrigan.
I've always said the
RG.
soft G. Yeah, the Demon is a Dolomite of Hell, says Rhaegar, giving it an 8. And the Demon dancing. I'm too sexy for my cape. Too sexy for my cape. I'm into the. Okay, so he gives it a 7. And Demon number 9, great dynamic and lighting. It's a 9, says Henry. 8 looks weird that they didn't ink his eyes red, says One Slick. And we have, I would pay Rob Liefeld for a foot commission art. Okay, the reason why I say this is I have a feeling that Rob, whether you think he's a better artist or not, nobody thinks Rob Liefeld's a better artist than Jim Lee. But I have a feeling that Rob Liefeld's going to put more heart into his project and going to make sure that woke shit is not there. I can't trust Jim Lee to do the same.
I can trust Jeff Loeb, though. He's always been down the middle.
I also say this though, when I read the Bad Blood that was written by that was a Deadpool one.
Yeah,
there's nothing woke in there. He was sexing up Domino and all of them. You know.
No, I agree. This will be woke free. It'll probably but I wasn't interested in Youngblood in 1992.
Oh, me neither.
I'm happy that they are. I'd much rather see Rob Liefeld doing Youngblood than again all these. Also, thems that have been killing this industry.
It's creator owned, right? So it means he can.
He doesn't own it.
Wants. Oh, he doesn't. Oh,
no, he lost rights to it years ago.
So we had 3 7s taking out the 3 10s, and then it was 5 9s versus 4 8s. So this is a 9. Let's go to issue number 10, and this is my turn to start. Again, let me put in the go for 10. Go for 10. Alrighty, and what do we have here? Who dares summon me, says a genie coming out of of what looks like a Roomba with the Kirby crackle. You know what? Kirby does monsters very well, and that's all that this is. And so, yeah, I'm giving this a 9. Alrighty, how about you, Eric?
First, instant review. Absolute Batman. Good book, actually.
Well, it's Scott Snyder. I don't doubt.
Yeah,
it.
Another good point by Zach is finally a Scott Snyder book that doesn't read like it was written by Scott Snyder, which is a plus. I'm giving this a 10. I know it's kind of. I gave the other one. It was almost an all monster cover an 8.
Yeah,
but I like this one better because he's coming out of the whatever that is. And it speaks. So, I like this.
So you are hearing voices.
Well, this cover speaks to me. It says, who dares summon me?
Well, they're probably counseling him.
Yes, out of nowhere.
RKO.
Okay, so what do you think there, MK?
Evil muscle monster genie looking guy. It's pretty cool. I think I'll go 9. Yeah.
Okie dokie. And let's see, RDV.
Kind of looks like Freddy a little bit, the monster.
Yeah, just a touch.
Even without the makeup. No.
He does have claws at the end of his fingers.
It's like a cross between Freddy and Killer Croc's kind of weird ears and stuff. Wow. Who dares summon me? That's like bringing my chat. I'm like, hey, you want to do a reading? Who dares summon me? I'm watching sports. I love how the demon. I thought the demon's supposed to be this badass, and he's like, oh shit. That's something I've never seen that before. The demon kind of looking, he's a little worried a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna go 9 with this.
All right.
Do you think that him and Robin regret not having actual pants and be forced to wear like a schoolboy's outfit?
I have no idea.
Because that's what it looks like he's wearing. He looks like he's gonna join ACDC. The shorts. Shoes.
All right, let's get to the chat. And we've got Undead Quinn saying 10, Michael Taylor 10, very cool cover colors already. And then we have, let's see, honestly, Zach, intellectually dishonesty precludes me from listening to anything else. I see the left entertaining. Okay, I got to finish that. He has to say about any medium. It reminds me of Strawman. I see the left entertaining legacy media. I never thought Rob Liefeld would be the great hope of comics, said Joe. And yet, here we are, 9, 8, 9, and 8 from Cheapo, Jackson, Rhaegar, and Joe. So we have 2 9s and 2 8s. Let's see. Maranya says Demon 10, Demon versus Demon Critter rendered well. Just enough background to set the scene. Color used effectively. Score a Kirby Crackle 10. Alrighty, we've got Ethereal saying an 8 and One Slick 9. Would have been a 10 if they had used some color other than pink for the gen. All right, and we've got an 8 and we have a 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, and let's see. Demon number 10 says Henry. I like the Kirby Crackle Clouds. It's very good cover. It's an 8. And then we have Demon looks like a kid who just set the house on fire. By the way, I do not recommend that. Not even the couch, because your parents will get very mad, kids. Yeah. All right, we got the stop. Let me bring this one down. And just for fun, while I go back here, I'm going to put up the Go for 11.
If you start a fire, peeing on it is not going to put it out.
Actually, that's not true. In my experience, it's actually very helpful. All righty.
I mean, if you want to get that close to the fire,
we did, by the way. Yes. Yeah.
I know your little camping story, your little hot dog.
Yep. Right. So that was a 9, right? 5, 3. Yep. Okay, so this is a 9
I think you traumatized Rob. And that's
bullshit. Rob was the first one to whip out. We probably traumatized a couple of squirrels at least. All right, let's get the Go for 11, and it is Eric's turn here. And boom, sir.
This guy who used to work with us found out his wife was cheating on him.
Okay.
So to make her pay, he took all of her clothes out into the front yard and set it on fire. Do I need to tell you what else he burned down?
The house.
Yeah, I didn't think I had to tell you. And I swear to God, 'cause you can't make this stuff up. We were working a banquet. We went down to the guy's house that lived on the property, turned on MTV because that's what you did in those days. What video do you think's playing?
Burning down the
Yep.
house.
Okay, this cover. Seven. It's just I don't know. Whatever that thing is, it's just not working.
All righty. How about you, MK? What do you think?
Yeah, burning down the house. I like that. So I forget who said it though.
Talking heads.
Let's see. This dude's got like bars through his head and through his body. Like,
yeah, I thought he got killed at first. It
would explain the bad mood.
Yeah. Yeah, it kind of looks like the combination between a human and an ape almost. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, he looks weird, but I love everything else in the cover. Yeah, looks pretty cool. And the moon in the background. Yeah, I'll go 10 on this one. Yeah.
All righty.
You know, he's also got the shorts on too.
RDV, what do you say?
He's also got the short shorts. The monster does.
Yeah.
And again, the demon looking. With his mouth open. What? Like everyone else is like, oh shit, run, and demon's just like, ooga ooga, giant meteorite.
Chaka chaka.
I'm gonna go 6 on it because that's the most lamest villain ever.
Alrighty. And
The giant Godzilla from last night was better than this. Even what was it, Gorgilla?
I've got to say, this is something, because I never thought I would rank Kirby cover a 5, but even for a monster, I mean, Kirby draws better monsters than this. I like the series. It's just, yeah, what's going on with the covers here, Curbs? Alrighty, so let's get to the chat. I got your 9 into the 10s there, Dark Admiral. 7 from Undead Quinn and a 6 from Dark Admiral. Alrighty. And next up we have, let's see, looks like one of the Tales to Astonish covers from last night. 6 from Ethereal. One Slick says 7 for Frankenape. And Jackson says 5. Alrighty. Cheapo says 6. And Michael Taylor says 8. And Rhaegar says 6. So we have, let's see, 1 5, 3 6s, a 7, and an 8. Alrighty, so we have 1 5, 3 6s, a 7, and an 8. OKB Rhaegar. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Nope. Henry says Demon 11. It's an average cover. It's a 6. Okay. And then 7, Baron von Evilstein is pretty ridiculous, says Joe. And then we've got Maranya, Demon 11, Demon and assorted people fleeing the looming critter. Lots of detail, Ben Grimm pre-thing and Redhead Sue Storm in the foreground. Score a not so evil Stein 8. OBKB and the Baron von Evilstein. Oh my gosh, everything's lazy on this one. Except for the first 2 issues. I'm not a fan of some of these covers. I know, Michael, it's a little bit of downhill from the first one, right? When Kirby left Marvel and went to DC, is that also when he moved to California to move to Beverly?
No, I think that was late 70s.
Yeah.
Oh no, I take it back. No, it was because when he was working on Captain America, he used to have to ship them across the sea to get them worked on from there.
All
so
right.
yeah, I think so.
Kirby did not like doing covers. He was all about that bass, all about that bass, no treble. And let's see, we got the stop. Let's get this down. And okay, we got 110, but that's taken out by 2 6s, and so is one of those 8s. And now you've got 1 8 4 7s versus 6 6s. This is a 6, ladies and gentlemen. All righty, we are all over the place on demon covers, and we have 1 left. Is it going to redeem the demon? Or is it going to fall flat on the demon's head? All right, this is, let's see, I had this one, the genie. This is MK, I believe. MK, you get to end the show here with issue number 12. You get to lead us off on the last cover.
Okay. Let's see. Interesting. So we got Conehead guy shooting a claw thing at demon. I don't know what the heck that bug guy with looks like, I don't know, kind of a Krang mixture on the bed there. I don't know. Yeah, weird looking animals and stuff. The one-eyed wolfman looking guy. Yeah. Yeah, I'll go 10 to finish it off. Just a lot of cool looking monsters and stuff that he's fighting.
All right. Yeah. And Eric, what do you say? Or RDV, what do you say? You're next.
It's the most random cover ever. It's just they walked in a guy wearing a hat that almost looks like he's wearing a banana hood, just like that. And then he's got his gun. It's like a claw gun. He's trying to grab his demon's arm, and then he's in the middle of operation. I don't know what's going on, but it's like the it's, and then get the guy in the corner. He's like, hey, no, just put a cigar in his mouth. It's Jack Kirby. And then you got the pig down there on the left, the pig reptile, and then the little troll guy. This is just absurd. Like, was Kirby on drugs? Like, what is with these people? I gotta go 7 on this. This is just weird.
Alrighty, and how about you, Eric?
I've got to go 10.
I know you would.
For exactly why Venkman gave it a 7.
I knew you would.
I mean, this is just ridiculous. That page, like, hold, demon, don't meddle in realms where even you would be considered handsome. I mean, look at these things. And like I said, and if nothing else, yeah, the bug dude in the back, that's just yeah, I mean, just for the sheer what the fuckingness of this cover. I mean,
LSDness, that's what it looks like.
Yeah, kind of looks like he's wearing a football helmet or something. I don't know what that is.
It's supposed to be like some kind of tall turban hood.
And look, he brought back the stone knee for number 12.
Oh, yeah, the knee is.
There you go. It's full circle. He knew that we would not be doing the last 6 issues. This is it.
Exactly. He said this. You know what? 50 years from now, somebody will be doing this.
I guess I should have saved those last 6 issues as a reject, but I
think there's only 6. I think series only lasts 16 issues.
Yeah, well, maybe it's the last 4.
You know, that would be a great cover idea. Characters with messed up knees.
Okay, hold on just a sec. Let's see.
I needs to know.
I needs to know. Yeah. Okay. So hold on. I am going to very quickly gather these so we can see the 4 that we're not bidding on. Oh my gosh, they are all better than what we've been seeing. I shit you not.
Wait, to see the 4 that we're not bidding on, so we're bidding on these though.
The vote. Well, the vote. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I always get that wrong. Yeah. I think all 4 of these are better than most of the covers. You know what? Fuck it. If y'all are okay with it, but you know what? I agree with Eric. This is just a wacky fucking cover. It's crazy, man. And boom, boom, ain't it great to be fucking crazy? So I'm giving it a 10 as well, just for the sheer he lost his mind. Plus, that giant demon ant creature has his head wrapped as if he went to the dentist. You got to give points for that. Undead Quinn says 7. Something has to explain why he went downhill after 69. Yep.
The only thing I can think of, this guy is in demon trafficking.
6 cover is confused, makes no sense whatsoever. So we got a 6 and a 7 already. And that was from Undead Quinn and One Slick Dude. England Teen, are you still considering doing a reject cover show? I'm up for anything, man. Yeah, I could put together some reject covers. Probably not in October. Let's see, maybe some when we do the end of the year stuff. Yeah. Let's see. 10 just for all the nuttiness, says Dark Admiral. He gets it. Let's see. I have it, I think, says Patrick. Joe says 6. So does Jackson. Michael Taylor says 9. Alrighty. And then we have, let's see, Demon 12, Kirby Craziness. It's a 7. And let's see, Maranya, so much detail and way better than 11 and number 4. Demon leaping into battle versus the Critter Army. Color focus is where needed. Score a Terror Demon 10 that deserves 1,000. All right, and then we've got a drop mine to 7, says Michael Taylor. OBKB, and we've got a 7 from Ethereal. I gots to know, says Henry. Cover idea misshapen, over focus on certain body parts, Kirby Stone knees, Gil Kane noses, and yeah, his nostrils, Jackson. Alrighty, and right now we have 3 6s, taking out 3 of those 5 10s and then 5 8s, taking those out, and there we go. We are left, let's see, hold on just a sec, 3. And then we would take it. We have 5, so 1, 2, and there. Yep, it would still be a 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. Okay. Alrighty, number 12 is a 7.
Should ask people where that quote is from. That movie.
What?
I got to know. Yeah.
I got to know. Where is that from?
I think it's from Dirty Harry. I think. I could be wrong though.
Dirty Harry. Really? Yeah, I
no,
think you're right.
The part where he gives that speech about
he says, I gotta know. He was like, he's gonna say,
it sounds like he said. I thought he said, I got to know, man. I mean, more or less is similar quote, but yeah, I always thought that was funny.
All righty. You know what? For those of you who want to,
That is Queen. Yeah, it is Queen Eastwood. Yep.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, apparently, according to Google.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought it was 30 hours.
I gots to know or I gotta know.
I got to know.
All
Yeah,
righty.
the guy on the ground. He's like, I got to know.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, 5 shots for 6.
Yeah.
Oh, there
It's
you
not
go.
Harry that says it. It's the guy
No,
that
it's
got
the guy on the ground
Yeah,
because the kids get Harry locked away.
He was gonna reach for the gun, and he's like, you know.
Yeah, and he tells he's like, did I fire 6? The guy's like, hey man, I got to know. Did you hear?
Yeah,
Then doesn't he click the empty gun?
Yeah.
yeah. Then the guy in the ground's like, son of a bitch.
Okay, I don't know what number this is, so I'm just going to pop this up. MK did this one, RDV.
It's 13. It's up in under 20 cents.
This is issue number 13.
Yeah. So this is me. Ooh.
I told you, these are better covers than what we were grading.
No, the guy's got a monocle down there.
Yeah, he's a bad guy longshoreman with a fucking monocle.
And he's pulling at his mustache.
Yes, as he's running away from what looks like mystic ghostly demons.
Hmm.
I'm unleashing every terrible thing your mind can think of. It's Lizzo, no! Kamala Harris laughter. Ugh.
What do you say?
Can you take it? I love the art in the background, but it looks like you got Super Mario Brothers in the front. The short and stocky guys. Mario, Luigi, run! Right.
Luigi, it's me, Mario.
I kind of
like
wish.
the fucking win.
I kind of wish though that they weren't like all same color of the walls and stuff like that. It'd be kind of cool if they were actually like colors with the guys in your mind, because who thinks in like this black and white? You know.
I have no idea. But what would you score this?
I'm gonna give it a 9. He should. He should have had his finger pointing. That would have been awesome. But instead, he's got his hand out. Like, oh, it's weird.
How about you, Eric? What do you say?
Yeah, you, Eric.
I'm gonna say 8.
All
you
right.
of the Erics.
Oh, and don't forget, if you haven't voted on the poll yet, go right on ahead and do that. Everybody is welcome to do, even if you're just listening in, vote. Yeah, I mean, if you like listening in and you don't want to participate, you get to help choose what you're listening to.
I will tomorrow. I got early voting tomorrow. I was supposed to go today, but
yeah, I told Gail we've got we either have to get some absentee ballots for Florida or we have to register in Indiana.
I would register here.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. All righty. So, Eric, what do you say? Oh, wait, I got yours. MK, what do you say?
I think I'll go. Let's see, Sorcery and Death Above Gotham City Streets.
Gotham City Streets.
Yeah, thought I could sneak it by you. Okay. I guess
sneaking sunrise by a rooster.
I'll go 7 on this one. Yeah.
I'll just say this: watch the Batman Year One or the Batman Dark Victory, because he says Gotham, that, and then that other word multiple times every page, and they do it every single time I say it. So I'm like, I just say, "Is this Gotham?" and I mumble the word.
Right.
Really?
All righty. So I'm looking at this and I'm loving it. This is an easy 10. The details on the monsters that are just kind of blanked out a little bit is amazing. This is what Kirby does best. The only thing that would make this better is if there was like a conjuring crackle behind them, but still, it is awesome-nating here. All right, so let's go to the chat, and we've got way better, a strong 9 from Undead Quinn, and then cool cover and details for Michael, giving it a 10. Is that Dum Dum Dugan? That would be a no. Ed Jackson says 8. I would go 10 on this one, says One Slick. So we got an 8 and a 10. And then a 7 and a 7 from Rhaegar and Joe. Alrighty. And next up we have, doesn't he, Jackson? I don't know what they're saying. Baker's Dozen pick, Demon 13. It's an average cover. I don't agree with you, but I will mark your score down as a 6. Demon 13, Demon and Monocle Longshoreman, separated by monochromatic demons, color used effectively, score Demon 10. And next up, we've got Ethereal and Dark Admiral saying 7s. Lots of detail in the negative style monsters. You convinced me, change mine to a 10, says Dark Admiral. Okay, so we have Ethereal 7 and a Dark Admiral 10. Okay, and 7. Alrighty then, let me get that stop there, and boom. There we go. And what we got here is 1 6 and 4 7s, taking out all but one of the last 10s. 2 8s takes the last 10 and one of the 9s, and the 9s get it. Alrighty, and let's bring that to the 9s, and then we will move up to issue number 14. Okay, or at least what I think. It was all out of order for a little bit, but here we go. That is not. That is not. Here it is. Okay. On the other ones, I have them all numbered. These I do not. So here we go. That was RDV. Oh, this is my turn. Oh, cool. Okay. Now let me put up the go for 14.
Oh, it's Clarion, yeah, the cat boy.
Yep. Carrying the okay.
Or, yeah.
The witch boy, but okay.
Clarion.
I command you disappear, and he's making the demon actually disappear. You know what? I dig this. This is a 10. The demon being ethereal like that. You have the cat just looking all freaked out. Clarion is drawn well. You don't have to see his face for what's going on. You got the Kirby crackle. Awesome. All righty. What do you think, Eric? This means something.
I will say 9.
All right.
Every time you do that, I think of the Muppets. They're like, Jill, Phil, They're all to the diner. Kermit's got amnesia.
All righty. Oh, okay. Muppets Take Manhattan.
Yeah, that one. He's like, they're all sitting there ordering. What do you have?
All righty. MK, what do you say?
Just the last cover of the night?
No. I extended. There's 16 issues, so I figured,
okay,
what the heck? Let's go all the way to the end.
Cool. Yeah, I'll go 10. I like how the cat looks really scared. Like the hairs on the fur on his body is. Yeah, and like you said earlier, I think how the demon looks kind of transparent, like almost ethereal. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. So all right, yeah, I'll go 10. I'll go 10.
How about you, RDV?
Well, the fact you said this is ethereal on the cover, I'm kind of disappointed because I'm expecting a dragon. But no, this is cool. I like that. Yeah, he's like, I command you disappear in his little snotty voice from the animated series. I can't. And then the cat's here too. I was expecting a black cat because evil black cat always shows up when we don't want him. But no, he's back. He's angry. He's deadly. He's a witch boy. 10, dude. This is great.
All righty.
The pixel fingers and everything.
Let's go to the chat. Michael Taylor saying 9. Rhaegar saying 7. Undead Quinn says 10. And Ethereal says 8. So we've got 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All righty then. Jackson says 8. One Slick says 9. Excellent job on the fade out. Which boy looks better from the back?
Child services?
I know. And then we have Joe saying 8. All right, 2 8s and a 9. All righty.
I couldn't help it. Sorry.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's what I was thinking too. It's just you walked into it, One Slick. You just walked right on into that. Dark Admiral says 9. Okay.
Here are your handcuffs. Keep walking.
And then Joe says 8. And wait, no, we got that. Dark Admiral says 9. Henry says Demon 14. Which boy is back? It's an 8 already. And then we have Maranya saying Demon 14. Well rendered cover. Color used effectively. Just enough background to set the scene. Score which boy number 10? Okay, because he looks better from the back. Okay, so we got 1 7.
Which one got back? I just
I'm
think
sorry.
the bottom part. I think of Katie Kaboom from Animaniacs. You know, and just because the little he's back, he's angry, he's deadly, he's the witch boy.
Alrighty, so let's get this down. We'll figure out where it needs to go.
Witch boy? It doesn't matter.
Alrighty, so we have 1 7 and 4 8s taking out those 5 10s. So only thing that stands are those 4 9s. Oh, BKB. Which one of that is this one here? All right. And that goes to the 9s along with the other Clarion the Witch Boy. And then we will move on. Let me get the go for. Wow, Katie Kaboom deep cut. Go for issue number. We are on 15. Alrighty, and that was RDV that started off that last one, right?
Yep.
Oh wait, no, it was me. I think.
Was it you? I
Yeah.
don't know.
Okay, well we'll go with Eric on issue number 15. And that one is here. Nope, that's
right.
16.
That's right. I did go last. Yeah.
There you go. That's 15.
Nice.
So what do you say, Eric?
I'm gonna give us a 10.
Okie dokie. How about you, MK? What do you think of Clarion making a demon clone and having them fight?
Yeah, pretty cool. I noticed one difference. The clone dude has like a horn in his head. I think that's a horn.
No, they're both have corns, aren't they?
Oh, no, I mean, like, it looks like a sword, though. Like, the one on the left, like, it looks like a sword, something coming out of his head.
Oh, unicorn like that. Yeah, okay, like that.
Yeah. And I love how...
Unless he's mind controlling it. Is that supposed to be mind control?
Oh, yeah. That's it. You know,
I don't know.
I'm wondering, like, what
It's
is
hard to
that?
tell.
Interesting.
He's horny,
Yeah.
okay?
I'm assuming he's the clone, though, the one on the left. Yeah. And I like how Witch Boy, he totally looked like that on the animated series, the cartoons, I think, with the kind of the horn hair style. Yeah. Yeah, I like how I'll go 10. Pretty cool.
Alrighty. It's the printing error that blocks out whatever it is that Witch Boy is saying. That was one slick. Alrighty, because apparently, yeah, and you will exist in this place. So there is obviously something supposed to be written there. All right, we got a 10 from MK. How about Eric? Oh, you started this. How about RDV?
The imposter will never defeat me. Beep, beep, beep. He's swearing, and then you will not exist in this beep place. That's how you fix it.
There you go.
Wow, he looks like Eddie Munster a little bit, though. Look a little bit. Yeah, I didn't notice the unicorn at first, but I'm like, my mind's like, in my mind, I'm correcting it. It's not a unicorn. He's like ESP.
Yeah, he's doing a mind beam to him. Yeah,
that's what I'm hoping it is, because it's a little far off to the left to be a mind beam. It's like going to his hair, not to his head. So I gotta go 8 with it too, because I agree with One Slick, dude. Like it's without the printing error.
Yeah.
I don't want to see him with a unicorn.
I gotta say, I dig this cover. Always have. I'm giving it a 9. I don't care if the mind beam is off a little bit. And for some reason, I've always been a fan of Clarion the Witch Boy, at least his look. It was how I dressed going to school for most of the 80s. All righty, so let's go to the chat.
The 1780s?
Yes. All righty, so Michael Taylor says 10, Undead Quinn says 8, Dark Admiral says 10, and 8. One Slick says 8 for whatever it was that Witch Boy didn't say in the word bubble. So we have 2 10s and 2 8s. All righty, 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's see, 8 from Joe Ethereal and Jackson Roykirk. And there you go. So that's 3 more 8s. 1, 2, and 3. I like how a demon randomly wears clothes for some reason. They usually buck naked, like in Doom, for example. See a lot of demons there, Rhaegar. Giving it an 8.
Oh, Dune. I think you meant like Doom with the rock and
Doom. Yeah.
It's like
Demons
That's what I
15.
thought too. Like, yeah, because there's demons in Doom, you know. They're not naked. Not completely.
Demon versus Demon reminds me of Thor versus Hercules. It is a very good cover, scored in 8. And then Maranya, Demon 15, Demon versus Demon, Witch Boy controlling things, great rendering and details, color used well to draw attention where it needs to be, scored Demon versus Demon 10. Alrighty. And then we have, let's see, what about Trigun, the Lord of Hell? I think he is, all upper demons that wear clothes. Huh. Doom, many a wasted nights. For me, it's the Batman and Splinter Cell games.
Splinter Cell. I rented a few of those games. Those games are too. You got to be super stealthy for those games.
Yep.
You get spotted and the game's over. It's pissed me off when I was younger.
Yeah, that is one of the reasons why I liked them. All right, let's get this down. And what we have here are 8 8s going against 5 10s and 1 9. So the 8s win. Alrighty. Let's get that up there. And once again, and for real this time, ladies and gentlemen, the last cover of the night. Issue number 16. MK, you can lead us off.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
There you go. This is, well, you're going to, oh, there we go. We've got number 16. Let me put the go for 16 in.
The heck is that thing around his neck? Like some sort of torture device or something? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a kind of a collar to keep his powers down, so forth and so on. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
Yeah, I like how that guy behind him is like, I'm gonna light your butt on fire. You know how
that's part of the torture. He's about to ram it up his ass.
I was gonna say his hands closer to his butt. The hands closer to the butt than the fire is.
Yeah. Well, he does have to clear the way. He's gonna move his swords.
Well, he's probably saying the demon looks better from the back.
Yeah, and I like the girl. She looks nice, kind of like an evil Elvira. With wild hair. Yeah, overall, yeah, I like it. It's cool. I think I will go 10.
Okay, and
way
how
hotter
about
than
you, RDV?
Way hotter than those first 2 man-looking ladies you had raking earlier. But unfortunately, this girl cannot walk because her feet are like a stick. She's got
all right.
Yeah. It looks like he's in a child swing, baby swing. I was like, pushing
I don't know what child swing has a position that your neck shoving.
The Adams Family, bro. That's how they push the kids.
Okay. There you go.
I'm going 10. This is just so kooky.
All right.
Kinky Kirby. Is
it mysterious and spooky? All righty, Eric. What do you say?
I'm going to channel the Lester sisters. Yikes. oh dear.
For what I said, the cover.
The cover.
Okay.
Oh, there's so many yikes. God, I've got to be true. I said it's the lowest I'll go is 5, and this is a 5.
Yikes. All righty.
Exactly.
I, on the other hand, am joining the other guys because this is awesome. Him in the torture device, the questionable things that's about to happen to him by the guy behind him. The woman has a Kirby face, but a pretty good body. And the design everywhere, it's awesome. I'm giving it a 10. All right, let's check out everybody else. And we've got a Kinky Kirby from Henry, 9 from Undead Quinn, 10 from Dark Admiral, saying he's got to go. Have a good night, Dark Admiral. So we've got a 9 and a 10. All righty. And then we have 8 from Jackson and Joe. And next up, Demon 16. Demon being menaced by evil Sith from the Mirror Universe. Great rendering from the background to the figures. Color used to put focus where it needed to be. Score Swinging Demon 10. And Undead Quinn, it's so bad, it's amazing. But Demon 16 says, Henry, Kirby Crackhole just took on a whole new meaning. It's a 7. All righty. Let's see. Night here. Heading out. Have a good night, says Joe. And Michael Taylor gives it an 8. All righty. You're going to get us. It's 1 slick 7. There are so many things wrong with this cover layout, inks, and Demon looking like he's taking a dump. Makes it better to me. All righty, let's get the stop. But if you do have a late bid, please put it down. If it changes the score, we will change that score.
Or if you have a late vote.
Did I say a bid? Alrighty. Let's see where the last issue sits. It is, let's see, we've got 1 5 way down here, taking out one of those 5 10s. But we have 2 7s. And so that takes out down to 2 10s. And then we've got 3 8s, taking out those last 2 10s and that last 9. This is an 8, ladies and gentlemen. We end the score. We end the night with the score of 8. Alrighty, cool. And this is the placement, ladies and gentlemen, but we're going to figure out where they go. And I have been getting the chat to be a part of that. So let me get the go for, what are we on, 6s? And we will start the voting. Lead us off, Eric, your best and worst of the 6s.
Wow, this is like ranking the least ugly girl at closing time.
Well, the best looking ugly girl is the one that goes home with you.
Yeah, but the problem with that is eventually the morning comes. Just saying. My favorite is, oh dear, yikes. I pretty much, well, oh wow. I guess my actually my favorite of the 6s are the weird brown jumpy thing there, the one in the middle.
What was his name? Monstro or something like that?
No, that was last night.
Wolfenstein.
And my least favorite is the guy with the metal rod going through his head. Okay,
and metal rod. All right. I'll just put rod. So we've got Wolf, Rod. How about you, MK? What's your favorite and least favorite of the 6s?
I don't know why I just got a kick out of the weird brown jumpy thing. I'm like, because we don't know what he looks like, It's just like this funny jumping monster. Yeah, my faves got to be the voodoo puppet one, and least favorite. Oh man, that's actually kind of tough. Yeah, I guess I'll go bar through the head guy.
Okay. RDV, what do you say?
For 6s?
Yep.
Oh, man. They're pretty rough. That's why they're 6s.
Yep.
Oh, man. I guess I'll go with the puppet being the best, because like as I said before, that's you controlling Puppetine.
Puppetine, yes. And the worst?
And the worst, it's got to be on the far right, because the demon is standing like a gorilla on top of a cliff, and like a.
Yep. All right, so Undead Quinn says the last cover, the third cover, is the worst, and the best is the middle, the wolf. And then let's see, Ethereal 6 is fine the way it is. Okay, so he says puppet is first and rod is last. And then we have Maranya. Oh, nope. Henry says the 6th best is Frankenstein, worst is Gorilla. Okay. And there we are. Okay, and then Maranya says best is Frankengiant, worst is Demon Puppet. Okay, Frankengiant. Let's see, middle. Oh, hold on, you're getting ahead of us there, Michael. We'll get there. Middle best. Oh, okay, I see. Middle is best. Third one worst. Though I'm not a fan of either one, of course. I started to read that off, but there you go. Wrong. Middle is the best, so that's the wolf, and then the third one is the worst. Okie dokies. All righty. There we go. Let's get the stop for this one. If anybody wants to put in a vote, please do. I will count it definitely if it changes anything. But as it stands, we have, as we're going by ratio, and we have a 4 positive, 1 negative to make it a 3-pointer. Let's see. We have a 2 positive, 5 or 6 negative, and that is the guy with the rod. And then 3 positive, 1 negative is the wolf. And then the puppet master is 4 positive, 1 negative, and that wins out. Okay, so it basically Didn't have to move it. All right, let's go to the second. We're going to the sevens. All I need is your favorite. Do we have dragon or fucked up room? Whatever you want to call it. Dragon or ant creature, mummified ant creature. I don't know.
You voting for the demon or the side character getting spotlight?
Right. So what do you say, Eric? Dragon or what?
Fur.
Fur.
Yeah, it's a kinder way of saying fucked up room.
Oh, there you go. All righty. That works. Okay. And MK, what's your favorite of the sevens? Let me put the go for the sevens.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I gotta go. Definitely the weird WTF one with the bug on the table as the best, and the monster thing worst.
Okay. Let's see. Waiting for the chat to bring in their votes. Mine. I'm gonna be the odd man out on this one because I dig on the dragon. How about you, RDV?
I'm going for the one on the right.
Alrighty, and that is fur. Let's see. We've got the sevens. Crazy Kirby is best. Okay, and that's fur. Alrighty, any others going to vote for the seven? Nope. Alrighty, wow. Well, here's Maranya. Best is for sure. Alrighty. And did we?
I think everybody left.
I guess so. I guess so. All right. Well, if they put in any late ones, we will add them in. All right. But let's go here.
How many are in bed and how many are in Florida?
Yeah. But we are. It's Ethereal, Undead Quinn, and Michael from the last one. So. Yeah.
It was supposed to hit around like 1 a.m.
We know which is the best of the night because one is the only 10. That is true. That is true. Alrighty, but still haven't said about the right one says Ethereal. All right, so it's 6-1. There's no coming back from that. Alrighty, so let's move this over and we will talk about the eights. Eric, best and worst of the eights.
Oh, the worst is weird chick on the end. The best is the dueling demons.
Okay, the worst is the weird chick.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll just put chick, or we could put here you go, BDSM, and then we've got demons. And so we have the worst being the BDSM, the best being the demons, and Giffen will be the one on the left. Alrighty, and how do you vote there, MK? Number 8.
Yeah, my favorite is definitely the best is the demon versus the imposter demon guy.
Okay.
With the unicorn head, and worst for me. I'll go sword guy.
Sword guy, Giffen mask. Alrighty, RDV, what do you say?
Best is the sword, the worst is the Kirby swing.
Okay.
Took a second.
And the BDSM is the Kirby
Was
swing.
Perez on that?
I am gonna go best is the demon fighting, and the worst is going to be the Giffen mask sword. Alrighty, let's see what the chat is saying. The 8's demon versus demon is best. Kinky Kirby is the worst. Alrighty. And we've got 8 is fine the way it is. So the best would be the guy with the sword, and the worst would be the BDSM. And then we have Maranya saying 8 best dueling demons, worst Giffen. Alrighty.
Well, given the circumstances.
And Michael Taylor said good the way they were on the last one. So, yeah, that did.
It might be a little closer.
There you go. Okay. The 9s will be tough, I think, says Henry. All right, waiting for Michael, and if he's still around, Undead Quinn. And then I'm going to move on to the 10. Middle is best. Sword is the worst. The demons gets the best, and the sword gets the worst. All righty.
It gets the O's if it doesn't want the lotion on.
And let's see, we have that takes away 2, and that would believe 2. That we have 1 with no positives, all negatives, and that's the BDSM. And then we've got 2 positives and 4 negatives with the Giffen sword, and the number 1/8 is the demons. So let's move this up. We've got a few 9s here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 9s. Eric, what do you think? What is your favorite and least favorite?
Let's see. I'm going to say my favorite is the number 2, the first one.
Okay.
And
the bridge one. The worst.
Yeah.
These are some good covers.
Yeah, they are. They are all really good. I think I gave them all 9s and 10s. So I'm just going to say a pitchfork.
Pitchfork. Okay. The
one.
Okay, pitchfork is what we'll call it. The one with the silhouette. Okay. All righty. We got 1 for the bridge, 1 for the pitchfork. MK, what do you say? What's the best and the worst of the 9s?
Okay, so looking at these and thinking here, I think my favorite, the best, is the one with Witch Boy zapping demon right in the chest with the lightning. That's my favorite. And least favorite, the one where it looks like he's standing on something and he's pointing where everybody else is purple.
Oh, the one that with the lightning coming down?
Yeah, the second from the pitchfork on the right side there.
Oh, okay. I see. The longshoreman.
Yeah. That's least favorite for me.
All right. And RDV, what do you say?
Wow. So you screwed up at that. Like, there's only 2 in there? No. The best is well, Clarion Zap and the demon, bottom left one. The worst? Wow. The worst is the purple one.
The worst is the purple.
Sorry, clarify. The one to the right of the purple demon, the one where he's got the room, makes people see their whatever their greatest fears.
Okay, so the longshoreman is the worst, and the purple demon is the best.
No. The bottom left one, where the Carrion boy, which boy is Zapping the demon, is the best for me.
Disappear. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, first is best, 6 is worst, says Michael Taylor. Yeah, I don't think I can make. I've got this expanded all the way. Actually, can't focus on them more. First is best, 6 is worst, says Michael Taylor. So that's issue number 2 is the best, and then the 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's Clarion. The Witch Boy Zap is the worst. And the 9's lightning strike guy holding rock over his head is best. Alrighty, let's say lightning. And then we have purple demon image is the worst. Alrighty, the longshoreman. And my favorite is the making demon disappear. And the least favorite has got to be the second one on that board, the lightning strike. All right, best is bridge, worst is the cover next to bridge. All right, same one. Okay, and the best is the bridge. And there we go. All righty, so once again, yes, I'm sorry, Ethereal. I don't know how to, lightning and bridge, says Ethereal. So lightning's the best, and the bridge is the worst. Okay, so let's figure how this goes. I'll put up the stop, and we will figure out this, and then we're going to go to the poll. No rejects today. We did all 16 of them. And here we go. Let's see. On the 9s, we had, what we got? We've got 2 with no positive and all negative. The worst of them with 3 votes is the Longshoreman. I actually like that cover. I gave that one a 10. And then the one with 1 negative vote is the Silhouette with a pitchfork. Okay, so that's the next worst. And let's see what we got here. Then we have a net 0, 2 net zeros, 1 with 2 positive votes and 1 with 1 positive vote. And so let's see. This one. Well, hold on. Yep. No, it's okay. This one only had 1 positive vote. This had 2 positive votes. And then we have, let's see, what do we have? We've got a net, nope, not a net 0. Oh, we're on the positives now. And both of them are positive 2, but one had 2 positive votes, one had 3 positive votes. So it's the Disappear cover. And then we have, oh, and this one would go right here because it had no votes whatsoever. And then we have the Disappear, and number 2 got the most votes. So what are 16? All right, the 6 top, the demon covers, the entire story, the entire run. We did all the covers. And number 16 is Frankenmonster. Number 14 is Gorilla. Number 13 is 16, 15, 14 is the Puppet Master. 13 is Fin Fang Foom's cover. 12 is the Up Room. Number 11 is the Kirby Torture Chamber. 10 is the Giffen Sword Guy. 9 is the 2 Double Demon Battle. 8 is really 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I lost track somewhere. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. 8, I guess so. It does is the Longshoreman. 7 is the Shadowy Pitchfork. 6 is Witch Boy Zapping. 5 is the Lightning Strike Battle cover with the Ugly Lady. 4 is the Pink Demon. Nobody voted on. 3 is Clarion Disappearing the Demon. Number 2 is number 2, and number 1 is number 1. And there you go, gang. All the demon covers ranked. There you go. And I think, I don't know. My favorite cover was Clarion making the demon disappear. How about you, Eric?
I don't know if I pick an absolute favorite, but I guess probably number 1.
Yeah. Were you surprised, as Michael was, that these aren't all that good? I mean, it's Kirby, man. I don't know. But there you go. Okay, let's go to the poll here and see what won already. I am actually quite interested. There's some decent stuff on the on this poll here. So, all right, we had 20 votes. Thank you to everybody who participated. Simpsons Treehouse took 10% of those votes. 25% was the House of Mystery I Vampire issues. Chilling Adventures of Sabrina was 30, and The Werewolf by Night got 34%. So we will definitely be putting that in. Awesome. Alrighty. So what did you vote for, RDV?
The one that came in second?
You voted for The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because I feel like we do a lot of everything. It's nice to have a break when you look at this. You can just chill and look at some of the cartoon ones.
Yeah. Well, we do have some of those coming on Friday. Friday is kids. The Lesters are always here on Friday. So I figured those are going to be the more family-friendly ones. So
Sabrina, whether it's Sabrina, Archie, Disney or Looney Tunes, stuff like that.
All righty. What did you vote for, MK?
I voted for the Treehouse.
The one you picked, yeah. And what about you, Eric?
What?
What did you vote for?
For
what's next? You didn't vote. He abstained.
Oh, no. I voted for House of Mystery.
House of Mystery. Me too. We lost, but not by much. Not by much. Alrighty, there we go.
What you need-
I was stuck between Treehouse and the Vampire, so either way, what are
what they need to do is have a new series called Kitchen Mystery. You don't know what series you can get served.
I think that's called Crime Scene Kitchen. It's hosted by Joel McHale.
Or House Kitchen.
It's there. It actually, I love that show, by the way, Crime Scene Kitchen. All righty, kids, join us to Friday at 10:30, where we're going to be doing some family-oriented horror, like Looney Tunes, Dell, and so it's all good. I'm going to try to be taken mostly from Dell, but I've got some other stuff. We'll see. If there's too much, I'm just going to make Dell its own thing. But before that, make sure you're joining RDV and the gang to talk about good modern day comic books.
And this was a very good week.
Yep, you get to hear Eric drool over Absolute Batman.
Not drool, but yeah, I said.
Oh, you like
but I will be drooling on Space Ghost.
Okay.
I've been seeing a lot of people talk about Absolute Batman. Like all over the internet, I mean.
Yeah, we'll see how long it lasts.
Kind of curious.
Just like this ending of this stream.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, anyway, thanks for hanging out with us. Don't forget, once again, go on over to see the Bumpets tomorrow.
For those,
unless I'm talking about TV shows with Dalton.
I'll just say that for those who are not usually Extreme Move Show regulars, go check out. I uploaded a video earlier today talking about Sam's Lot. The new movie came out, so check that out.
Half of that movie is really good.
Dude, the whole movie was fun. I had fun with it.
And then the other half hits a freaking wall. All righty, gang. As always, thank you much for hanging out, and thank you very, very much for watching.